Okay, back to resume the 2012 Bowman Case Break. Here is box number 5. Got that aimed up a little high. There we go. Sorry, trying to adjust it. Roy Halladay, Tim Hudson, Howie Kendrick, Will Swanner, Ian Gack, Drew Storen, A.J. Jimenez, Todd McInnes, Troy Tulowitzki, Neil Walker. Adrian Gonzalez, Liam Hendricks, Dustin Ackley, Anthony Fernandez, Mark Teixeira. Oh, nice. Danny Holtzen. Regular auto, but a good auto of, I believe, the second overall draft pick last year. That's correct. Brandon Brown, Devin Ethier, Matt Dominguez, Johnny Peralta. Matt Cain, Michael Kadire, Danny Holtzen, Tyler Collins, Jordan Walden, Ian Desmond International, Michael Kraus, Heimer Candelario, Martin Prado, Brian Wilson. Todd Helton, Derek Jeter, Ariel Pena, Eric Arce, Justin Upton, Justin Morneau Blue, Daniel Corsino, Brett Krill, Mike Moustakas, Trevor Cahill. Dexter Fowler, Taylor Green, Daniel Hudson, Dean Green, Chris Young, Dallin Betances, Xander Bogaerts, Tyler Austin, Albert Pujols, J.J. Hardy. John Lester, Matt Moore, Justin Nicolino, J.R. Graham, Ichiro, A.J. Jimenez, Todd McInnes, Billy Butler, Justin Verlander, David Wright. Cliff Lee, Niger Morgan, Jose Campos, Irvin Santana, Matt Kemp, Matthew Shazer, Andrelton Simmons, Brett Lowry, Eric Surkamp, C.C. Sabathia. Yadier Molina, Dylan Betances, Jose Vinicio, Luis Heredia, Scott Rowland, Matt Perk, Mike Murray, Mariano Rivera, Michael Pineda, Roy Oswalt. Joe Mauer, Evan Longoria, Prince Fielder, Jacob Anderson, Tim Krabby, Colby Rasmus, Justin Nicolino, Joe Ross, Mike Napoli, Mark Trumbo, Addison Reed. Madison Bumgarner, Jeremy Hellickson, Ubaldo Jimenez, Joe Ross, Rookie Davis, Buster Posey, Jeff Malm, Brandon Jacobs, Giovanni Soto, Vance Worley. James Darnell, Shin-Soo Choo, Boone Whitting, Emilio King, Matt Latos, Tim Hudson, Silver Ice, Will Swanner, Noah Perio, Pablo Sandoval, Adam Wainwright. Ian Kinsler, Matt Kemp, Brett Krill, Taylor Whittington, Jordan Pacheco, Eric Arce, Dante Bichette Jr., Adam Lind, Jose Bautista, Tom Malone. Lance Berkman, Elvis Andrews, Brandon Brown, Jonathan Galvez, Neftali Feliz, David Medina, Emilio King, Ben Zobrist, Jose Reyes, Brad Peacock. Doug Fister, Josh Hamilton, Ryan Howard, Mario Yepez, Richard Jones, Carlos Ruiz, Brian Brickhouse, Tommy Joseph, C.J. Wilson, Joey Votto. Ian Kennedy, Jeff Locke, Daniel Corsino, Adam Duvall, David Price, Levi Michael, Jock Peterson, J.P. Arancibia, Ricky Romero, Jonas Cespedes. Brett Gardner, James Loney, Carlos Martinez, Jose Osuna, Gio Gonzalez, Diane Diaz, Danny Barnes, Salvador Perez, Melky Cabrera, Michael Taylor. Craig Kimbrell, Derek Holland, Corey Hart, Nick Delmonico, Yu Darvish Gold, Brad Peacock, Josh Bowman, Adonis Carmona, James Shields, Willen Rosario. Miguel Montero, Jason Mott, Cole Hamels, David Medina, Dustin Pedroia, Will Middlebrooks, Angelis Nina, Bryce Harper, Chris Parmelee, Drew Pomeranz. Paul Goldschmidt, Giovanni Gallardo, Brennan Smith, Matthew West, Alexia Gondo, Nick Kingham, Raul Alcantara, Chris Sale, Mike Trout, Jameel Weeks. R.A. Dickey, Starlin Castro, Brennan Bosch, Kyle Simon, Raul Alcantara, Ricky Weeks, Jose Campos, Claudio Custodio, Ryan Zimmerman, Casey Kochman. Pedro Alvarez, Asdrubal Cabrera, A.J. Jimenez, Matt Perk, Michael Young, Nick Delmonico, Tyler Gagnon, Clay Holmes, Matt Garza, Jared Parker. There are just so many cards. Curtis Granderson, Paul Konerko, Oscar Tavares, Greg Bilo, Ryan Vogelsong, Freddie Freeman, Keith Couch, Josh Edgen, Hunter Pence, Ivan Nova. Justin Masterson, Justin Morneau, Adrian Beltre, Nick Castellanos, Dan Ugla, Joe Ross Refractor, JT Wise, Taylor Wittenden, Chase Utley, Max Scherzer. Jay Bruce, Carl Crawford, Adonis Cardona, Levi Michael, Carlos Santana, Salvador Perez Blue, Jose Vinicio, Greg Bird, Eric Hosmer, Delman Young. Sorry about the bumpiness there. Okay, I'm going to take the top one off the left stack there, so that's why I'm not grabbing the bottom one. Let's level out the stacks here. Box number 6. Dylan Betances, Madison Bumgarner, Michael Krause, Josh Edgen, R.A. Dickey, Rafael Ortega, Jacob Anderson, Michael Pineda, Roy Oswald, Giovanni Soto. I bet the auto's in here. It's been in this top pack on the back left almost every time. John Lester, Matt Moore, Joe Mauer, Jesus Galindo. It's going to be again. Dylan Maples for the Cubs. Refractor. It's always there. Dylan Howard, Nathan Freeman, David Wright, Mike Napoli. Ted Lilly, Victor Martinez, Jesus Galindo, Tyler Gagnon, Troy Tulowitzki, Justin Nicolino, Joe Ross, Jordan Zimmerman, Brandon Beatty, Mark Reynolds. I must start doing that pack last, I think. It's because that seems that's where the auto automatically is. Evan Longoria, Prince Fielder, Tyler Gagnon, Paul Hoylman, Freddie Freeman, Carlos Gonzalez International, Josh Bell, Michael Brady, Addison Reed, Pablo Sandoval. That's just this case, though. Cases tend to have the same collation throughout. Ian Kinsler, Matt Kemp, Adrian Gonzalez, Michael Gonzalez, Brennan Bosch, Matt Harvey, Brandon Drury, Jesus Galindo, Jose Bautista, Tom Malone. Liam Hendricks, Dustin Ackley, Angelos Nina, Bryce Harper, Pedro Alvarez Gold, Kyrell Hudson, Jake Marisink, Matt Dominguez, Johnny Peralta, Martin Prado. James Darnell, Shin-Soo Choo, Lance Berkman, Mike Murray, Roy Halladay, Travis Darnaud, Nick Castellanos, Rookie Davis, Mark Trumbo, Adam Wainwright. Matt Cain, Michael Kadire, Dexter Fowler, Dylan Howard, Tommy Joseph, Asdrubal Cabrera, Daniel Norris, Chris Rierick, Brian Wilson, Albert Pujols. Taylor Green, Daniel Hudson, Will Swanner, Ian Gack, Aroldis Chapman, Brennan Smith, Casey Lawrence, J.J. Hardy, Billy Butler, Justin Verlander. Elvis Andrus, Brett Gardner, Andrew Susak, Drew Hutchison, Tim Hudson, J.R. Graham, Austin Hedges, Ben Zobrist, Jose Reyes, Brad Peacock. James Loney, Craig Kimbrell, Derek Holland, Xander Bogaerts, Robbie Price, Howie Kendrick, Charlie Tilson, Carlos Martinez, Salvador Perez, Melky Cabrera. Corey Hart, Curtis Granderson, Casey Lawrence, Matthew Shazer, Ted Lilly, Luis Angel Sainz, Silver Ice, Jose Osuna, Anthony Rendon, Michael Taylor, James Shields. Paul Konerko, Justin Masterson, Francisco Lindor, Casey Herther, Victor Martinez, Mike Napoli, Orange, Kyle Simon, Oscar Tavares, Willen Rosario, Hunter Pence. Is there anything between orange and the red 101s? I haven't seen. I don't. Paul Goldschmidt, Giovanni Gallardo, Michael Brady, Clay Buchholz, AJ Jimenez, Refractor, Jeff Malm, Brandon Jacobs, Chris Sale, Mike Trout, Jameel Weeks. R.A. Dickey, Starlin Castro, Daniel Norris, Nathan Freeman, Heath Bell, Eric Ars, Dante Bichette Jr., Ryan Zimmerman, Casey Kochman, Matt Garza. Justin Morneau, Adrian Beltre, Garrett Cole, Andrelton, what's his name, Simmons? Yeah. Devin Mesoraco, Philip Wunderlich, Luis Heredia, Ivan Nova, Delman Young, Chase Utley, Max Scherzer. Jay Bruce, Carl Crawford, Doug Fister, Devin Ether, Carlos Gonzalez, Jared Parker, Bowman's Best, Jonathan Galvez, Chelsea Cuthbert, Eric Hosmer, CJ Wilson. My hands are moving faster than my mouth can. Josh Hamilton, Ryan Howard, Jake Marisnick, Jackie Bradley Jr., Jaime Garcia International, Daniel Corsino, Brett Krill, Joey Votto, JP Arancibia. Ian Kennedy, Jeff Locke, Miguel Montero, Eduard Cabrera, Noah Perio, John Danks, Matthew Scherzer, Andleton Simmons, Ricky Romero, Jonas Cespedes. Be nice to get one or two bonus autos. I mean, geez. Jason Mott, Cole Hamels, Jonathan Birdie, Luis Angel Sanz, Adrian Chambers, Michael Pineda Blue, Matt Perk, Mike Murray, Chris Parmelee, Drew Pomeranz. Brennan Bosch, Pedro Alvarez, Asdrubal Cabrera, Josh Bowman, Michael Fears, Josh Hamilton, Bowman's Best, Brandon Brown, Devin Ether, Jared Parker, Tyler Pasternicki. Aroldis Chapman, Ian Desmond, Freddie Freeman, Keith Couch, Zach Greinke, and Bowman's Best die cut, Brett Jackson. Those are numbered out of 99, so we'll set that one over there on the pile of decent, along with the hits. Michael Krause, Heimer Candelario, Jared Weaver, Jose Valverde. Roy Halladay, Tim Hudson, Howie Kendrick, Brenny Paulino, Anthony Rendon, Jason Hayward, Xander Bogaerts, Tyler Austin, BJ Upton, Steven Strasburg. Last pack from this box. Ted Lilly, Victor Martinez, Clay Holmes, Josh Bell, Torrey Hunter, Joseph Staley International, AJ Jimenez, Todd McInnes, Alex Rodriguez, Brandon Phillips. Halfway done with part 2 here. There's box number 7. Halfway done entirely. Oh, crap. Just knocked my box knife in the trash. R.A. Dickey, Starlin Castro, Will Swanner, Ian Gack, Mike Trout, Anthony Fernandez, Paul Hoylman, Jameel Weeks, Ryan Zimmerman, Casey Kochman. This has got the auto, almost guaranteed, so we're going to open that one last. We'll put it on the, off to the side there. Brennan Bosch, Pedro Alvarez, Jesus Galindo, Tyler Gagnon, Jameel Weeks, Ariel Pena, Joseph Staley, Matt Garza, Jared Parker, Tyler Pasternicki. Asdrubal Cabrera, Aroldis Chapman, Ian Desmond, Paul Hoylman, Ryan Zimmerman, Bubba Starling, Boone Whitting, Jonathan Birdie, Jared Weaver, Jose Valverde. Michael Bourne, John Axford, Brandon Drury, Chelsea Cuthbert, Jordan Zimmerman, J.R. Graham, Austin Hedges, Michael Young, Alex Gordon, Josh Johnson. Dan Herron, Desmond Jennings, Matt Joyce, Chris Rierick, Brandon Beachy, Ryan Braun, Charlie Tilson, Carlos Martinez, Giancarlo Stanton, Yunel Escobar. Freddie Freeman, Roy Halladay, Mike Murray, Andrew Susak, Casey Kochman, Jackie Bradley Jr., Tim Krabby, B.J. Upton, Steven Strasburg, Alex Rodriguez. Corey Lubke, Brian McCann, Kyrell Hudson, Joseph Staley, Mark Reynolds, Jose Osuna, Anthony Rendon, Kevin Euclid, Nick Swisher, Anibal Sanchez. Brandon Morrow, Lucas Duda, Alan Craig, Brian Brickhouse, Julio Rodriguez, Nick Markakis, Kyle Simon, Oscar Tavares, Ben Revere, Brett Pill. Chris Carpenter, Ryan Braun, Brandon Jacobs, Claudio Custodio, Jesus Montero, Tyler Collins, Philip Wunderlich, Luis Heredia, David Ortiz, Jason Worth. That was the Topps pennant card. D. Gordon, David Freese, Noah Perio, Jonathan Birdie, Brandon Phillips, Brandon Drury, Jesus Galindo, Mark Teixeira, Jordan Walden, Chris Young. Johnny Cueto, Colin Calgo, Luis Angel Sainz, Michael Bradley, Bud Norris, Kyrell Hudson, Jake Marisink, Ichiro, Colby Rasmus, Matt Latos. Tim Hudson, Howie Kendrick, Ted Lilly, Drew Hutchison, Xander Bogaerts, Matt Garza, Ian Gack, Drew Hutchison, Brandon Phillips, Bud Norris. Victor Martinez, Devin Mesoraco, Carlos Gonzalez, Robbie Price, Casey Lawrence, Jared Parker Gold, Dylan Maples, Jabari Blash, Hanley Ramirez, Jimmy Rollins. Jaime Garcia, John Danks, Matthew Shazer, Tyler Pasternicki. Oh, maybe this will be a bonus auto. Or maybe I was wrong. Charlie Tilson auto for the Cardinals. Kez Carter, Adam Duvall, Drew Storen, Troy Tulowitzki, Neil Walker. I sure hope it's a bonus, though. I mean, that's being greedy, I suppose, but I'm disappointed we hadn't got a single bonus up to this point. Heath Bell, Michael Fears, Zach Greinke, Garrett Cole, Jose Valverde, Shelby Miller, Danny Holtzen, Mario Yepez, Mark Reynolds, Nick Markakis. Jason Hayward, Torrey Hunter, Andrelton Simmons, Devin Ethier, BJ Upton, Jose Vinicio, Blue, Zach Walters, Mario Richard, Jesus Montero, Shane Victorino. Clayton Kershaw, Tim Lincecum, Leonis Martin, Jake Marisink, Steven Strasburg, and Anthony Rendon Blue. Numbered at 250. I'll put that over there since he was such a big prospect. Rafael Ortega, Jacob Anderson, Justin Upton, Irvin Santana. Even though it's unfortunately not autoed. Andrew McCutcheon, Michael Morse, Jackie Bradley Jr., Edward Cabrera, Alex Rodriguez, Roy Halladay, Silver Ice, Edward Cabrera, Garrett Cole, Scott Rowland, Jordan Pacheco, Buster Posey. Adrian Chambers, Clay Buckles, Francisco Lindor, Casey Herther, Jared Weaver, Asdrubal Cabrera, Michael Gonzalez, Casey Herther, Jordan Zimmerman, Brandon Beatty. A lot of times you get two cards of the same guy, especially if it's a prospect and you get their Bowman Chrome prospect. A lot of times you get a regular prospect card too. Miguel Cabrera, Joe Benson, Alex Avila, Daniel Norris, Hanley Ramirez, CC Sabathia. There you go again, Daniel Norris. Chris Rierick, Neftali Feliz, Gio Gonzalez. Tommy Hansen, Matt Holliday, Nathan Freeman, Josh Bowman, Jimmy Rollins, Aroldis Chapman International, Brennan Smith, Casey Lawrence, Yu Darvish, Ryan Vogelsong. That Darvish rookie, it's not listed, but it feels short printed. I mean, I've only gotten a couple of them out of this case. I don't know that I think I've only gotten one before there. Chipper Jones, Alex Liddy, Sean Markham, Keith Couch, Brenny Paulino, Drew Storen, Dylan Howard, Nathan Freeman, Dan Ugla, Carlos Santana. Brandon McCarthy, Felix Hernandez, Anthony Rendon, Clay Holmes, Troy Tulowitzki, Josh Bell, Michael Brady, Carlos Ruiz, David Price, Dustin Pedroia. Let's see if there's two autos in this box. Jacoby Ellsbury, Nelson Cruz, Robinson Cano, Josh Bell, Nick Kingham, Neil Walker, Nick Castellanos, Rookie Davis, Alex Ogando, Rookie Weeks. Well, that's disappointing. 5 boxes left over there. look at the odds on a pack when I'm taking my next break after this box. There's just a monster pile of empty boxes in general. I did some other breaks today too. Ian Kinsler, Matt Kemp, Daniel Corsino, Adam Duvall, Dan Herron, Jackie Bradley Jr., Tim Krabby, Adam Lind, Jose Bautista, Tom Malone. See if we're back to the pattern, and there's not an auto here. I can already tell you there is. There's Evan Longoria, Prince Fielder, James Darnell, Jeff Malm, Lucas Duda, another Charlie Tilson, this time a refractor. Zach Walters, Mario Richard, Adam Wainwright, Ben Zobrist. Adrian Gonzalez, Liam Hendricks, David Medina, Brennan Smith, Desmond Jennings, Michael Pineda Blue. I think that's the second one of those we've gotten. Ian Gack, Drew Hutchison, Matt Dominguez, Johnny Peralta. Dustin Ackley, Matt Cain, Matthew West, Matt Joyce, Clayton Kershaw, Dylan Maples, Jabari Balash, Martin Prado, Brian Wilson, Albert Pujols. Michael Kadire, Dexter Fowler, Kyle Simon, Corey Lubke, Dean Green, Blue Refractor, 11th round draft pick last year. Kez Carter, Adam Duvall, J.J. Hardy, Billy Butler, Justin Verlander. Shin-Soo Choo, Lance Berkman, Diane Diaz, Rafael Ortega, Alan Craig, Clay Buchholz International, Rafael Ortega, Jacob Anderson, Jose Reyes, Brad Peacock. Elvis Andrus, Brett Gardner, James Loney, Philip Wunderlich, Chris Carpenter, Manny Machado, Edward Cabrera, Garrett Cole, Salvador Perez, Melky Cabrera. Craig Kimbrell, Derek Holland, JT Wise, Nick Marande, Ryan Braun, Brandon Drury, Jesus Galindo, Michael Taylor, James Shields, Willen Rosario. Corey Hart, Curtis Granderson, Paul Konerko, Austin Hedges, Charlie Tilson, Josh Beckett, Kyrell Hudson, Jake Marisink, Hunter Pence, Ivan Nova. Taylor Green, Daniel Hudson, John Lester, Raul Alcantara, AJ Jimenez, Brian McCann, Michael Gonzalez, Casey Herther, David Wright, Mike Napoli. Matt Moore, Joe Mauer, Matt Perk, Mario Richard, Brandon Morrow, Danny Holtzen, Mario Yepes, Addison Reed, Pablo Sandoval, Mark Trumbo. Adrian Beltre, Jay Bruce, Eddie Rosario, Jabari Balash, Todd Helton, Brandon Smith, Casey Lawrence, Eric Hosmer, Delman Young, CJ Wilson. Carl Crawford, Doug Fister, Dante Bichette Jr., Dylan Maples, Derek Jeter, Dylan Howard, Nathan Freeman, Joey Votto, JP Arancibia, Ricky Romero. Justin Masterson, Justin Morneau, Jock Peterson, Tyler Austin, Ike Davis, Devin Mesoraco, Silver Ice, Daniel Norris, Chris Rurik, Chase Utley, Max Scherzer. R.A. Dickey, Starlin Castro, Angelos Nina, Bryce Harper, Madison Bumgarner, Dexter Fowler, Orange, Jose Osuna, Anthony Rendon, Jared Parker, Tyler Pasternacky. We got left here about 9 packs. Brennan Bosch, Pedro Alvarez, Asdrubal Cabrera, Dylan Howard, Tommy Joseph, Jeremy Hellickson, Kyle Simon, Oscar Tavares, Jared Weaver, Jose Valverde. Josh Hamilton, Ryan Howard, Kez Carter, Cliff Lee, Trevor Bauer, Josh Bell, Michael Brady, Jonas Cespedes, Chris Parmelee, Drew Pomeranz. Aroldis Chapman, Ian Desmond, Freddie Freeman, Will Swanner, Ubaldo Jimenez, Jacoby Ellsbury, Philip Wunderlich, Louis Ferreira, BJ Upton, Steven Strasburg. Ian Kennedy, Jeff Locke, Zach Walters, Michael Krause, Niger Morgan, Heath Bell International, Nick Castellanos, Ricky Davis, Chris Sale, Mike Trout. Miguel Montero, Jason Mott, Cole Hamels, Josh Edgen, Todd McInnes, Yadier Molina, J.P. Graham, Austin Hedges, Jimmy O. Weeks, Ryan Zimmerman. Paul Goldschmidt, Giovanni Gallardo, Danny Barnes, Michael Gonzalez, Dylan Betances, Zach Greinke, Charlie Tilson, Carlos Martinez, Casey Kochman, Matt Garza. Roy Halladay, Tim Hudson, Ian Gack, Jesus Galindo, Ian Kinsler, Jonathan Galvez, Chelsea Cuthbert, Alex Rodriguez, Brandon Phillips, Bud Norris. 2 more packs. Howie Kendrick, Ted Lilly, Victor Martinez, Tyler Gagnon, Paul Hoylman, Matt Kemp, Daniel Corsino, Brett Krill, Hanley Ramirez, Jimmy Rollins. Devin Mesoraco, Carlos Gonzalez, Mike Murray, Andrew Susak, Adrian Gonzalez, Jonathan Birdie, Matthew Shazer, Andrelton Simmons, Drew Storen, Troy Tulowitzki. Okay, so there's 4 boxes left. Gonna take another break, put the video on the computer, and we'll be back with the final 4.